Hello, it's that time again. Spring is here, and we're holding a vote for the next season of work for the Beyond Shakespeare Company. Before I go into details, here's a little rundown of what we've produced so far. Once upon a time, in the dark days of 2013, we produced occasional work, from looking at the Chester Mystery Plays to the Pride of Life, and then in 2018 we got organised. About a year ago we started producing full-cast audio productions of the complete plays of John Hayward, which we have done, along with more read-throughs, interviews, fragments and prologues. We're going to record every damned dramatic work written prior to 1642, and then we're going to do it again. We'll encourage, support, shout to the hilltops anyone who does the same, small or large, and we will endeavour to do so in style. And in this last 1 year, we've recorded something from over 50 plays: Whitty and Witless, John, Partner and the Friar, The Bloody Banquet, The Roaring Girl, No Wit, No Help Like a Woman's, Anything for a Quiet Life, Gentleness and Ability, The Four Ps, God's Promises, Cain and Abel, D.G.T., A Tale of a Tub, The Alchemist, Courage, Kindness, Cleanness, Bartholomew Fair, A Play of Love, The Devil is an Ass, Robin Hood and the Friar, Robin Hood and the Potter, Robin Hood and the Sheriff, The Rains Epilogue, Volpone, Temperance and Humility, The Four Cardinal Virtues, The Brome, Abraham and Isaac, Every Man in His Humour, John Baptist Preachings, Play of the Weather, Tamburlaine the Great, The Temptation of Our Lord, Three Ladies of London, Good Order or Old Christmas, Mortimer His Fall, Three Lords and Three Ladies of London, Albion Night, Interludium de Clerico et Puella, 14 more Chester Mystery Plays, 6 plays from N-Town, a heap of other stuff unreleased, and a partridge in a pear tree. In October 2018, we held our first vote for our supporters. The patrons decided our season, and they chose well. Jack Juggler, which we have just started to release elements from, as well as Gamma Gurton's Needle, The Tragedy of Mariam, Queen of Jury, and The Life and Death of Jack Straw, and they have been a joy to work on and will be coming out over the spring-summer months. And we don't doubt the next season will be just as exciting, which is where you come in. Join us on Patreon, and you get a vote. Join us on Patreon, you get the content earlier, and increasingly a lot of stuff that doesn't go on the podcast. At present, there's only about a dozen or so episodes backed up on the Patreon that haven't gone on general release, but it is increasing. Patrons get plays first. Patrons get special episodes. Patrons get to choose. So, let me break it down. Let's say you give $1 a month. Just $1. You get the early and the special content. You get a vote. Your choices will affect what we do. And if you comment on the material on the Patreon page, we listen. We really do. And that's if you give $12 a year. In the UK, that's not even a tenner with current exchange rates. And it really makes a genuine difference to what the teams can create for you. Because if we don't have patrons, we will stop making audio. It's your pledge that underwrites everything. And it's voting time! Yes, until the end of April 2019, the big vote is open. There's a general survey that is open to anyone. Anyone can vote if they like, but unless you're a Patreon, we don't listen. And if you are, here's how it works. $1 means your vote is counted. It might not choose the primary plays we do, but it will shape everything else. $3 means your vote for a playwright to focus on counts. We aim to do one big thing based on that playwright. This last season it's Marlowe, which is going out to the patrons soon, just for the patrons, each season. And the vote may also shift the general programming. $5 means your vote for a play counts, and you get to vote for 5 plays you want us to do. 5 opportunities to change what we produce. And for many of our patrons, that meant the plays that they're getting now, or, because the tally runs over, the plays that we're going to produce this coming season. For $10 to $20, that means you can choose scenes or whole speeches, and we will produce them just for you. And above, well, then you can start co-opting our whole production base. And there will be soon a whole lot more merchandise as well for our patrons, which is something we've not done nearly enough yet, but it is coming. Every little helps. Every pledge makes a difference. So please think of some plays you like, become a patron, and vote for it. If you don't know of any plays, if you're new to this world of drama before 1642 and you can't think of anything other than Shakespeare, we don't do Shakespeare, then vote for a play we've done already that you've listened to and liked, and we'll find something in a similar vein to do for you. But you have to join us. Join the conversation and vote. You have until the end of April for this vote, and a new vote will be in October. I'd like to thank everyone who supported us in this first 6 months and longer, and all the regular and irregular performers over the last year or 6 who've contributed to the podcast and the company. Thank you, and happy voting.